Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host AMF1534 here, back with another episode of Let's Play Gran Turismo 2, and thank God for this, by the way. Thank God for the fact that I actually physically saved the game instead of using like a save state before the end of last episode because it froze up like that, so thank God for actually saving in the game. So there's that. So, welcome back to another episode. As I said, last episode was terrible. We finished a race in dead last, and we lost by 40-something seconds. So that was easily the worst thing that's happened so far. Yeah, look at that ugly little 6 down there. So we'll have to address that again, but I'm not going to right now because I don't want to. I really don't look forward to that circuit at all. So because of that, we're going to go into Tahiti Road and try that one out, and hope that maybe that goes over a little bit better. I'm not putting any stock in it that it will, but I'm going to try. So let's jump into that. I just got done putting up my banner on my YouTube channel now that I've crossed over to the whole YouTube 1 thing or whatever. So I got that out of the way. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. I'm partially satisfied with it. I'm still not sold on this whole layout thing yet, but who knows? Maybe I'll come to like it eventually. It's not too bad. With that banner up there, it makes it look a lot better. So I really hope this race goes over well. I mean, let's be honest here. Let's get real for a second. If I couldn't do the Seattle circuit very well, and that was on like regular concrete, like asphalt pavement, I can only imagine how this is going to go over driving on like loose gravel, as from what this looks like. So I'm not getting too excited about this, but at least we're winning right now. And if we win, I would hope that maybe we get like some type of really cool prize car, because this is supposed to be the last race in there, and usually they always give you the good stuff at the end like that. But yeah. So I got that whole thing done and out of the way. I still don't think I'm gonna do any sort of like, preview video for that thing for non-subscribers. We'll see what happens. I change my mind about things a lot. I am fickle as a pickle, and I apologize for saying that. That was really gay. But I gotta tell you guys about my dream last night. It was super weird, considering I don't really have a whole lot of other things to talk about today. I haven't really done much today. I mean, this is a Saturday, so by that merit, I don't really have a lot going on. I mean, I cut my hair today, so I feel, better about myself. I don't look like a fucking hobo or anything now. So that's out of the way. I haven't really eaten yet today. I might want to do that because I'm going to end up partying later tonight, because my friend Matt, you know who he is. I've done videos with him before. He's got a big show tonight. It's his last one in Salem here. So, that's supposed to be kind of a big event around here. So I'm going to check that out. I'll eventually end up probably drinking some champagne because he's having a party at his house later, and I know there's champagne involved because I went with him to Walmart the other night and we bought like 7 bottles of it. And, that didn't make us look really awkward or anything, strolling around with a cart full of booze and, blue plastic cups. So there's that. Oh boy. I'm kind of weary about this right now. My lead is like big enough to where it feels really weird, but then again, this is probably one of the easier races in this game. And now that I said that, I'm probably going to end up spinning my car around at some point. But on to story time. Grab a carpet square, kids. It's time to talk about this dream I had last night. It was super weird. It was, so pretty much what happened was I was supposed to go to San Diego to have a family reunion, which isn't totally weird because I actually have a lot of family in San Diego, so there was validity there. It wasn't like I just cooked up this random place in my head, because, dreams will do that to you. But, so I was supposed to meet up with my brother because apparently everything that was going on in this town, because we were in Salem, but I didn't recognize any of it. Like, all the stuff was totally different. And I didn't have, like, a navigation system, and so pretty much what I was supposed to do was meet up with him at this weird, like, little coffee shop. And then we were gonna, like, I was gonna follow him to the freeway, and then we were just gonna go, straight down to San Diego, because it's literally it's a straight shot, like an 18-hour shot down the freeway, right down I-5, which it's a terrible, terrible drive. Like, going through Oregon's fine, that's no big deal, but when you get to Redding in California, that is where it just gets terrible. It's just this straight drive down the freeway, and there's nothing to look at on either side. It's desert on both sides, nothing to look at. There's usually never anybody driving on it when you're on it too, so it's like, God, it's terrible. But on the other side of things, I'm gonna win this, by the way. That's always encouraging. So we win. But so I finally meet up with him there, and we start driving, and all of a sudden he starts driving like a dude possessed, going like a million miles an hour, or I guess it would have been probably like 70. And he ends up running through a red light, and I decided not to do it because there was a cop right there, even though he ended up not chasing after him. Ironically enough, it's like, I could have just done that then. I don't know why I didn't do it. Somebody told me in my last episode, by the way, that you can only hold 100 cars in the garage, so I might have to go through here and sell some things. I mean, we might be having a fire sale here. So I wonder what car we got. What did we get? A Skyline Silhouette Formula? Or no, a Foamula. A Foamula R930. Or R30. Oh, wow! Oh, that thing's sick looking. It looks like a really old model, too. That's tight. I don't even know where I'm going to use that, but I'll use it somewhere. Alright, I'm going to hold on to that. That's worth a nice little pretty penny there. That's a super easy way to make money, too, because that race isn't that hard. Okay, so in Honda, what type of races can I do here? I know that I have a special event for Civics, so I can hold on to that Mugen Civic. Type R meeting. New and old Type Rs only. Okay, so we can do that. I don't have an NSX, or... Well, I do have that Beat, and we already did that, so I can sell that Beat now. I don't need that anymore. Okay, we can do that. I'm just doing this really quick so I don't get myself into trouble. Okay, so sell the Beat. Don't need that anymore. I will need the Civic Type R. I won't need this CRX, though. I can get rid of that. Sorry, I'm talking aloud to myself. Mugen Ferio, that's also a Civic. That's a Civic Ferio. So that's 164, that's 178, so I can get rid of this. I don't need that, even though it's kind of cool looking. Don't need it. Prelude Type S, I don't need that either, because it's not a Civic, and it's not a Type R, so we'll get rid of that. Got a lot of these wagons. I don't feel like I need very many of these. So that's got 341. That's... I don't think I really... I'm not going to use that. I really don't think I will. I don't know if I'm going to use that either. I'll hold on to it for now just because I don't really know what to do with it yet. GT Wagon B. These are pretty much like the same thing with this one. Okay, so I don't really need that one. That one isn't really going to do me any good at all. 343, 393. Might as well get rid of this one then, because it's not worth as much. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to deal with this right now. I want to try that. I want to try that damn Seattle race again. Let's do it. So back to the story. Let me get it back in here again. So, getting back to the story here, I decided, for whatever reason, that, you know, because he was gone, I was going to try to find my own way, and I couldn't figure that out at all. Like, nothing sounded familiar, and then I got separated from my car somehow. I don't really know what happened there, but it happened anyways. And so I got in my car, and apparently I had, like, this knowledge that when I got to the freeway, there'd be another car for me to drive. I guess I was going to, like, Grand Theft Auto somebody's ass or something. I don't even know, but... So I start like walking around, and I got totally lost, and I was like up on top of a building downtown or something, and there were like all these ladders everywhere, and there were a bunch of people doing like weird like show choirs singing everywhere down there, and that was also super awkward because like you couldn't go down any of those ladders because there were just too many people, and apparently if you go down there while that's going on and they see you, then they kill you. So I don't really know, nothing like murderous show choir people. I'm sure that's how it is. So that happened, and then to top it off, I find like the mayor's house, which apparently was like located inside the state capitol building. So me and there was like some other like group of people that were following me, and I decided that I was gonna try to like go through there, and that didn't really go over very well because I was going, and I had like these weird like night vision glasses with me. I don't really know how I came up on them, but I had them anyways. No, don't spin out. That's where I did it last time, right there. And I'm not gonna do it again. I really don't want to do that. But then I decided that I was going to like creep across his property because apparently the freeway was on the other side of his house, and the only way that I could do it was by going through there. But I had my night vision goggles on, and I saw there were a bunch of like guards that were kind of like watching over the area. So I was like, okay, I need to like just sneak across here really carefully, and then hopefully I'd be able to, you know, get over there. And as soon as I saw him in my glasses, one of them turned and looked at me, and I was like, oh crap. So I turned and I started running the other way, and then I heard him shooting at me, and I got shot like 12 times in the back, but it wasn't with like these regular bullets. They were like kind of like tranquilizer darts, but they were more like, they didn't like knock me out though. They just like, I don't know, when they hit me, it kind of like paralyzed my body a little bit, but I didn't like lose consciousness or anything. It was really weird. It's not really what I expected to have happen there. No, don't. Okay, there we go. God, that thing redline's really bad. As long as I can, you know, hang around, and maybe in the last lap I can make my big move. But yeah, so they like shot me in the back, and then I like fell down to the ground, and then apparently the guys were like these agents in these blue uniforms that were like really weird. Like they weren't like your like super uptight professional agent type guys where, you know, they just like, I don't know, they were like super laid back, and they're like, hey, what the hell are you doing here? Or like, you mind explaining what you're doing here? And I was like, well, like, you guys are probably going to think this is really, really stupid and, like, total BS, but I'll tell you. And so I told them the entire reason of why I was there. And they were just like, they were, like, laughing and chuckling at the whole thing. And then, you know, I think they were going to let me go, and that's, like, right when I woke up. But it was so weird, like, just the way that everything unfolded. Like, I didn't know where I was, but I did. And, you know, then all those places that I ended up getting myself into, walking around and then getting shot by these random agent guys that apparently, they weren't gonna like kill me, they just apparently wanted to know what I was doing there, because it was like the mayor's house, and, you know, they don't want me killing the mayor, even though the mayor for Salem is actually kind of cool, I think. I don't really remember. I think I met him when I was in grade school. Him or her, whoever it was, I don't know. Here we go, my friends, final lap. And it's really weird because that dream that I had, usually when I have really obscure dreams and stuff like that, it's always because I ate a bunch of like fast food before I go to bed. And that was like totally not even the case at all. Like, I didn't even do that. That was just some good old-fashioned Adam weird-ass mind stuff right there. That's all it was. It's all off the top of the noggin. Oh, I really hope I can win this race. That'd be so awesome if I could. And not have to ever do this race again with this car. I mean, I'll definitely have to do this race again, but as long as I don't have to do it with this car again, then I'll be set, you know? I gotta take it slow. I have to maintain at this point. I don't need to, like, go into super attack mode or anything, because I've already got the lead. This turn's a problem. I won't let it be a problem, though. I'm gonna take it slow. There we go. Yeah, that's the slogan for right now. Take it slow, there you go. Come on, baby. Let's get through this race together, and then I'm gonna go make myself a sandwich because I'm starving, and I'd rather not, you know, end up drinking a bunch of champagne with nothing in my stomach, because champagne for me already is very harsh on my stomach. So I don't. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 I can't afford to lose! And I won't. I'm not going to let you beat me. I won't. I won't let it happen. Oh no! Oh no! No! You gotta be kidding me! It happened anyways. It happened frickin' anyways. Gosh! All I needed was that one turn and I would have been fine. But instead, I get 6th place again anyways. God, that's so stupid. Just can't win. I can't. Right when I think I'm finally gonna do it, I still don't do it. All that work for nothing. I finally had it, man. I had it grasped in my clutches. Oh, that's that weird-ass Southern Comfort commercial. I'm gonna save again just because I didn't have very good luck last time with saving these things. Stupid. At least they gave me a cool song to listen to. It totally sounds like something that would be in like a Huey Lewis song. For those of you that know who he is. Alright guys, well, shoot. That's not how I wanted that to happen. So, yeah, I guess I'm going to have to try it again after this. So when we come back on the next episode of Let's Play Gran Turismo 2, I got to do that race again. I really thought that I was going to do it, but the racing gods said no. They really didn't want that. So when we come back, that's what we're going to do. And then after that, we're going to move on to another cup race, which I should probably figure out what that's going to be now that I'm right here. We can do the Grand Touring Car one, maybe, I suppose. So we'll try that. I have to figure out exactly what touring cars are, and then when I do, then we'll go from there. So this is your host, AMF1534, saying thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.